Hello, I'm Sarah O'Connell. Welcome to the Sarah O'Connell Show and my ultimate guide to Edinburgh Fringe 2019. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to my channel, give this video a big thumbs up. This year I'm shining the spotlight on 63 comedians and entertainers that you absolutely must see when you're in Edinburgh. There's also brand new interviews with Al Murray, Ivo Graham, Jeff Norcott, Mark Watson, Paul McCaffrey and more. So be sure to watch the entire video for the very best acts coming to Edinburgh and touring around the UK later this year. The festival will be host to 3,841 shows across 323 different venues. There's going to be 63 different countries represented too, probably by someone who's had one of those ancestry DNA test things. Without further ado, here's my ultimate guide to Edinburgh Fringe 2019. Enjoy!
Welcome to the Sarah O'Connell Show.
Hi, I'm Al Murray. Welcome back to the Sarah O'Connell Show.
Al Murray, welcome back to the Sarah O'Connell Show. How are you today?
As you can tell, I'm a bit sweaty. We're half time at one of my shows, and I've been on stage for about an hour and 5-10 minutes, so I'm a bit dank and disgusting, and it's the hottest weekend of the year.
It's very hot, isn't it? Unfortunately, though, I was sat in the splash zone, which cooled me down very nicely.
Yes, but you didn't cop it as bad as the guy to your left, to my right, who got the whole pint right on him. But, you know, who cares?
It's very true.
It's all part of the show.
It's a lot of fun. It's like being at SeaWorld. I'm doing your Shamu or something.
No. Are these comparable events? I don't know. I'll take it.
Now, your new show, Landlord of Hope and Glory, halfway through it now, it's hysterically funny. It's a joy to watch. What is it about? I know what it's about. Tell them what it's about.
The show is about the situation we currently find ourselves in the country and how you get your head around it, and maybe the pub landlord is having a little bit of buyer's remorse, possibly.
Fantastic. Now, last time we spoke, you were just writing it.
Yeah.
Now, the next stage for you is, of course, you've been touring around the country. All very exciting. You're going to Edinburgh.
Yes, I'm doing Edinburgh in August. We're doing the 2nd to the 12th, I think, with a version of this show, because here in the theatre, you know, we have an interval, and so I sort of have to stop and start, and we don't have as long in the venue in Edinburgh, so some things have got to go, and also that thing of, because what you do when you do a show like this is you bring it to an end in the first half, and you don't just go, right, I'll see you in a quarter of an hour. You have to bring it up to an end, and then you have to restart. So that kind of gets removed for Edinburgh. But for Edinburgh as well, I think we're going to have a band playing, and it's going to be a bit more sort of a looser show, more sort of audience participation and stuff.
It's very exciting.
Not of the like shouting at them kind, the like getting them to join in.
That's fantastic. And also, congratulations on your album, Fat Cops is out. It's brilliant, very good.
Oh, thank you very much. Yes, and Fat Cops are playing in Edinburgh on the 7th of August, and then Glasgow the following week, I think on the 14th. And then we're going out in the autumn with opening for Happy Mondays on their Scottish leg of their tour.
Oh, wow.
Which is really cool. Yeah,
very cool.
A little daunting, but there we are.
Perfect. Yeah. Drum stuff going well.
It's all. You know what? Since we last spoke, everything is pretty groovy. Yeah.
That's what tends to happen. People come on my show and then things just skyrocket.
I understand that. You're major influencer and all that sort of thing. Yeah.
I've got my own brand of fridge magnets now. I mean, it's huge.
This is a great development. I don't have a fridge magnet.
You will in a minute. So, finally, have you got any messages for people watching the Sarah O'Connell Show and your fans around the world?
Yes, if you're watching this Sarah O'Connell Show, then you're a person of great taste and sophistication. You may not be a Sarah Pascoe fan, though.
Oh, that's very true. That's also been really... Thank you for being Sarah Pascoe, by the way.
Well, it's a bit like Doctor Who, Sarah Pascoe. Different people have played the role and inhabited the role in different ways and brought different things to it, and it was time for a gender swap, and I think I handled it pretty well.
Pretty well, and she seemed to love it as well, which is good.
Oh, that's a relief, isn't it?
So I've made a thing.
That's funny.
Exactly. So Al Murray, it's always a pleasure talking to you.
Likewise.
I'm Christina Bianco, and Kira Knightley, and Adina Monsoon, sweeties, and Elijah with a G, and Catherine Parkinson, and Charlene Dion, and Cheryl. And you're watching The Sarah O'Connell Show. My show is called First Impressions, and it celebrates the iconic music and style of the fabulous stars who've made lasting impressions on all of us. In this one show, you can see all of your favorite female vocalists and pop culture personalities performing together on one stage, through little old me doing countless impressions covering multiple styles and genres. It's a little bit nuts, but in a fun way. And while I'm being every woman, my incredible everyman band will help set the mood by creating new interpretations of songs you know and love, doing on-the-spot audience-chosen musical mashups, even celebrity renditions of TV theme songs. If you've ever wondered what Liza Minnelli would sound like singing the theme to the Wombles, this is the show for you. The Wombles of Wimbledon, Garden of We! You can catch the show at Assembly Checkpoint in Bristol Square, August 1st through 25th at 6:20 p.m. Me and the Divas hope to see you there, and hope that we make a good first impression.
Hi, I'm Laura Lex. Welcome back to the Sarah O'Connell Show. I'm doing a new show called Knee Jerk this year. It is all about finding the best way to be a good person, how polarized we've got as a society, and whether it's worth having stomachache all the time, or maybe there's better ways to help. I'd love it if you came and played with me for an hour. Why not sit in a dungeon with an anxious person, eh? I am on at the Gilded Balloon every day at 5:15. You can get tickets through the Ed Fringe website, or the Gilded Balloon website, or my website, or my Twitter, or they're all over the place. If you can't find them, maybe you're not bright enough to come.
Hello, I'm Ed Byrne. Welcome, one and all, to the Sarah O'Connell Show.
How are you today?
I am surprisingly well. Yeah, I'm feeling good. Yeah.
This is fantastic news.
Yeah, I'm delighted with how good I'm feeling today. Despite I didn't get a great sleep last night, but I'm feeling quite positive. I'm currently writing the next tour, which is called If I'm Honest. And I definitely feel like I'm ahead of my normal schedule at this point.
It's very good. So you've got the afternoon off to come to the Museum of Comedy and have a chat.
Exactly. Before going out tonight to try out some... I've one new joke that I'm going to go and try out tonight in a comedy club. I won't just get on stage and do a single joke. I will have to justify my time on stage and do 5 minutes or so. Yeah. So bracket that one brand new joke with a collection of relatively new jokes that I'm still polishing.
Now that's coming to Edinburgh Fringe in August and going on tour from September, I believe. Yeah. Where will you be performing at Edinburgh Fringe, if you've got a venue, and what's the show about?
I'll be at the Assembly Rooms, the old Assembly Rooms. What used to just be the Assembly Rooms is now referred to as the Assembly on George Street, I think, as opposed to George Square. It's just looking for people to go to the wrong place. But yeah, the music hall, which is where I played back in '99. Okay. So it's nice to go back there. It's been refurbed since then. So I'll be there every night. And then I'll be taking on. And the show, a lot of the show is about examining myself and deciding what it is about me I want to pass on to my children.
Ed Byrne, thank you so much for your time and coming on the Sarah O'Connell Show today. It's been a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you, Sarah. It's been lovely. I've enjoyed it immensely.
It's very good news.
Oh, hi. My name's Lisa. Welcome to Sarah O'Connell's show. How exciting. If you want to come see me, I'll be at the Underbelly, the Buttercup, every day, 10:35, except for the 13th. Sexy, evil number. Yeah, it's called In the Weeds. It's about weed and addictions and problems and bad behaviors and self-destructiveness and therapy, and then of course some jizz, some fucking, some feminism, I have Russian parent material. I'm really excited. I hope you come out.
Hello, I'm Stephen Allen and welcome to the Sarah O'Connell Show. While I'm here, I might as well mention that you could see my Edinburgh show this year, Better Than, that's what it's called, it's not any promise. But have you noticed that the world is becoming a worse place? We're all angry eggs on Twitter doing death threats because of a trade deal, or we're billionaires and leader of the free world being all upset because the press said something nasty, not fair, or we're people using our power to sexually harass others. We all know the thing to do, the right way to be. But we're living in a time when we're finding excuses to act the other ways, the worst ways. Oh, I didn't get what I want, so I'm going to be in a mood with my partner. Or I didn't get to be a pop star, so I'm going to act like a total douche for the rest of my life. If you'd like to be better than any of that, you'd like my show. Stand to 8:50 every day apart from the 12th. So if you'd like to be better than the worst people, pop along and see it. You might enjoy it. Stand to 8:50 every day apart from the 12th. That'll be the one down the front.
Hi everyone, my name is Eleanor Tiernan and I'm doing a show at the Edinburgh Fringe Festival that I want to tell you about. However, bit of a problem. My friends stayed over last night in the sitting room and they've left without deflating the air mattress that they slept on. So I've got to do that myself today. So what I thought I'd do is I'd do that while I'm telling you about my Fringe show. So I just need to start the deflation process by taking out this valve. Oh shit, okay, that's it started. So basically it's a show, it's a stand-up comedy show and it's about my, I guess my kind of humiliating life, and it's in Banshee Labyrinth every day at 2:40 p.m. So try and get more underneath me there, if anybody can get that. Okay, I think it's nearly done. Now. Okay, yeah, that's it. Mostly flattened out now. So yeah, 2:40 every day in Banshee Labyrinth. Cheers.
Welcome to the Sarah O'Connell Show. I'm Mark Watson.
Mark Watson, welcome to the Sarah O'Connell Show. How are you today?
I'm all right, thank you, Sarah. Yeah.
Fantastic, and thank you for following the colour coordination of this evening.
Yeah, I was a bit weirded out when I got because the people don't normally specify like that, but I was happy to go along, obviously, so I've dug out my green.
Yeah. You're returning to Edinburgh Fringe this year. Tell us about it. What is your show? What is it about? Where can we see it?
I'm doing two shows, a work in progress show at the Stand, which is a new show that I'm kind of getting ready for eventually next year, and then also a show about the Bear Grylls experience, about the island, which is at the Assembly Rooms and or Assembly Studios known these days. So I'm doing one of them for half the festival and the other one for the other half of it. So I mean, it'd be really boring for your viewers to describe exactly how to see it, but basically if you just wander into Edinburgh in August, I'll be there. It won't be far away, as usual.
That's the directions. Go to Edinburgh, and that's where the show is, in that rough approximate area.
That's what it says on my poster.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah. I don't want to put people to too much trouble.
Oh no, just Edinburgh and you'll find them.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Exactly.
Hello, I'm Dan Soder, and this is the Sarah O'Connell Show. My show, Son of a Gary, is every night at 7:15 at the Dairy Room in the Underbelly. An hour about a guy growing up without a dad. Who would have thought a comedian without a positive male role model? Good dead dad jokes and some other jokes in there. But make sure you come check it out and enjoy Sarah's show. We'll see you soon.
Hello,
We're just these, please.
and welcome to the Sarah O'Connell Show. Don't know if you asked for dancing, Sarah, but you got it.
You got some. I did that because this is like our, I want to say 80th take.
Yeah,
It's tough to speak normally.
it's difficult.
We usually speak so funnily.
Yes, usually we write our content, and that's what you can entirely expect when you come and see our brand new show, Suitable.
Yes. It's a sketch comedy show. So it's 27 sketches and songs in 55 minutes. It goes sketch, musical transition, sketch, musical transition, sketch, musical transition, 27 times.
I overshushed.
But it was cool.
Yeah, so you can expect that. It's really funny. It's clever, a bit witty, and nice.
Pretty. Yes, it's good. We don't have this vineyard with us.
No, but
when we're there.
if you want to come and visit it, it's located somewhere in Kilburn. It's not a vineyard. You should come and see our show because we called it Suitable because we think it is suitable. We think
For
that
everyone.
someone our age could come along with their mum and their nan, and everyone would enjoy
Our
it.
parents really do enjoy it, and they have no vested interest.
None at all.
No. So it's on at 12:15 p.m. lunchtime.
What better way to start your day at the Edinburgh Fringe Festival at the Gilded Balloon TV in the balcony room, which is a delightful little room.
It is in Bristow Square.
Yeah, come along, grab a coffee beforehand, watch the show, go outside, have a beer and some lunch.
And we'll see you after.
See you in Edinburgh.
Hello, I'm James Alderson, and welcome to the Sarah O'Connell Show. I'm going to Edinburgh for my first full run this year with my wonderful show Bring Back the 80s, where I can remind you of all the stuff you've forgotten, and we can laugh about all the stuff we wish we'd forgotten, and we can work out together if it really was better in the 80s than it is now. So however you need to get there in your Cortina, in your Sinclair C5, or even on your roller skates. I'm going to be back combing my hair and wearing shoulder pads, and I will see you there at the Caves, 7:20 every night.
Hello, I'm
I'm Naomi MacDonald, and welcome to the Sarah O'Connell Show. This year, I'll be taking my impression show, Copycat, to the Edinburgh Fringe. I'll be bringing this lot with me. I am very excited. I don't really go to festivals anymore. I don't even glamp. If I'm going to go to a festival, I prefer to clamp. Clamping is when you clamp the things that you need to yourself, so they're just there. So you could just like clamp a little like wee bag there, clamp some like a packet of salted like peanuts there. Could just like whatever you need. It's called clamping. Yeah, I did name it. Please don't take it. Or if you do, just hashtag having a fern time at the festival.
There doesn't have to be an occasion to make naughty food, but especially when it's the Edinburgh Fringe, I think why not go ahead and just do something that's rather cheeky. So what I like to do is buy myself some iron brew, stick that on my chips, place the chips on my head, duck underneath a bin, try not to say hello to people, and then I start to eat the floor with my face. That's the way I like to do it in Edinburgh, and we're all going to do it together.
She's flying me economy class to get me to Edinburgh. So if I'm going to come in that sort of state, I need you there in the audience giving me a good rah-rah, go Adele. Buy a ticket. I know you want to come see the show. I don't know where Edinburgh Fringe is, so I'm just going to try and find it with my Google Maps. It's really exciting. I'm going to be singing. So that's something you're not gonna see every day. It's at Just the Tonic Caves, fancy room, and it's at 10 to 9 every day from the 1st to the 25th, except the 12th and the 19th. So that's not every day. I need a rest, give me a break. Get a ticket!
Hi, I'm Jeff Norcott. Welcome back to the Sarah O'Connell Show. Rare privilege. I've just come off stage at a new material gig where I almost managed to cause a punch-up.
You did?
Yeah.
I think the audience were kind of starting fights with themselves as well. I think they're a bit fighty.
They were a little bit sort of hot and drunk, but I think there is also that thing of there is that punter that's not expecting to be challenged, and then they start kicking off between the audience. This is a great way of marketing my short Fringe run, isn't it?
I think so.
Yes, I mean, if it happened in Edinburgh, I think the way it would kick off would be slightly more bohemian.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I'm going to do
rhapsodies and stuff.
Yeah, maybe let's go down that route, because all I had was jokes about avocado, and that shit is done. You know, so yeah, it'll be a 7.5 minute.
I don't even know what to do with avocado. Like, even if you have avocado, you can only eat half of it, then the other half goes in the fridge and just goes brown and you throw it out.
Yeah, well, I'm a hypocrite as well, because I like all the food that I take the piss out of.
Exactly.
Because I hate myself,
well,
really.
You take the piss out of it and all the nutrients as well, really.
Yeah, I take the piss out of. Is there piss in avocado? Do they piss? They do seem. Avocado does seem like quite. One of the things I don't like about it is it's so oily. I think, how could something that's not an animal be that oily? Because I associate oil with animals, which is ridiculous, because most oil doesn't come from, well, dinosaurs. They're quite oily. I can't, when you have one of those.
They're great to paint with, dinosaurs.
Yeah, I think if you sort of slow boil them, just a bit of saffron.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
It's delicious and nutritious.
Yes, and saffron is very beautiful.
It's the best of all words.
It is not. I mean, saffron is a woman that I dated. I kill her and then I add her to the broth. Also, this isn't what I do at my shows either.
No, I won't be there.
It is sort of like some sort of it won't be a surreal riff about killing women to put in slow boil broths. It's a work in progress run, so if I have a weird one and I've sort of still got ketamine in my system, it might be.
That's the best way.
What, to have ketamine in the system? Yeah.
And I can come up and we can recreate this chat for everybody else.
On ketamine, we recreate this chat.
I think so.
That would be the most ketamine thing that's ever happened. To recreate a bizarre chat while on ketamine about ketamine. Fuck. I think we just broke the Matrix.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
I think the Matrix 2 broke the Matrix. They started going downhill after that.
Yeah. I never liked those films. No, because the moment I saw a twat in a leather jacket, I took against them.
Oh, God. It's the worst thing to do is to take against a person.
I just take it. I quite like saying, when I just said I took against it, I felt quite sniffy and righteous. It felt
I quite
good.
like that.
It's like saying I was livid. That's a good feeling.
Yeah,
but
it's better than being deaded.
Yes. Let's talk about my Fringe run. Yeah. Which is 2 weeks, 12th to 25th of August, and work in progress. I mean, the truth of the matter is I'll be as honest as I can be. I reckon the first two shows, if you book for them, apologies, they'll probably be the ropiest. On the Monday and the Tuesday. They'll be good. They'll be like, because what I'll have to do is there's 2 days while you calibrate to Edinburgh. So the tour show is quite well developed. Then it will go to Edinburgh, and then probably what'll happen is I'll find out loads of stuff that makes twats in Edinburgh laugh, and that won't be what people in the rest of the country laugh at. So by the end of the work in progress, I'll have a bunch of stuff that works at a liberal arts festival and doesn't work in the real Britain.
Right, it's going to be incredible. And what is the show called?
The show's called Work in Progress.
Oh, is that actually what it's called?
No, that's the Edinburgh run. But the actual tour, which is in the autumn, is called Taking Liberties.
Fantastic.
Alexa, start a timer for 90 seconds.
1 minute and 30 seconds, starting now.
Hi, I'm James Barr, and welcome to the Sarah O'Connell Show. I don't know which way round I should have this camera, so I'm going to flip it. Sorry about that. So I'm here to tell you all about my Edinburgh Fringe show. Thank you, Sarah, for giving me 90 seconds. I'm not very good at admin, so I thought I'd get Alexa to do the countdown. Luckily, that did not trigger her. So my show is called James Barr Thirst Trap, and it's all about me, obviously. It's about dating, guys. Like, 2019 dating is a disaster. Can I get an amen? And I've tried all the apps. I tried Guardian Blind Date. I've tried it on with everyone. And so what I thought I'd do is I'd do a show where I basically swipe the audience to get a date. And I take the audience on speed dates throughout the show. And it's a bit of a hot mess. One reviewer described me as increasingly desperate, which I think is pretty rude, but also pretty apt. So I really hope I'll see you there. It's happening every day through Edinburgh at the Edinburgh Fringe 2019 from the 1st of August to the 25th of August at 5:20 p.m. in Whitebelly, Underbelly, Cowgate. You can get tickets from imjamesbarr.com, and you can also check out my podcast, A Gay and a Non-Gay. We're also live at the Underbelly Festival at the Fringe from the my time is up. From the 17th of August to the 25th. Okay, more info and everything, imjamesbarr.com. Love you, thanks Sarah, bye.
Hi, I'm Callie Beaton and welcome to the Sarah O'Connell Show. I want to tell you a little bit about my Edinburgh show, Invisible. So Invisible is a show that was inspired by a quote from a B-list French celebrity. Let's not give him any more oxygen by giving him a name. But what this man said, and it made global headlines back in January 2019, was that a woman, when she turns 50, is unlovable and invisible. And I thought, monsieur, we'll see about that. So my show looks at many things to do with visibility and invisibility and asks, was that an insult? Or was he actually talking about a superpower that we women have? The show also features a near-death experience in Iceland, the country, by the way, not the shop. And you can see it every day from the 31st of July through to the 26th of August at 5:10 in the afternoon. It's on at the Assembly George Square Studios, 5:10. So you can come see it, have a pizza, or any other food you like, really, and then go and see another show. What a bargain. Hope to see you there. Lots of love.
Hello, I'm Troy Hawke and welcome to the Sarah O'Connell Show. I'm performing in Edinburgh this year at 5:30 every day at the Dexter Room in the Underbelly. The show is called Tales of the Unexpected. What kind of tales? Floor tales? You'll have to come and find out. Look forward to seeing you there.
Welcome to the Sarah O'Connell Show with me, today's guest, Ivo Graham.
Now, your next show, which I understand is going to Edinburgh Fringe 2019.
Same year, every year the same pattern, back to the Fringe, try again.
It's in tribute to the board game, The Game of Life.
Well, the show's called The Game of Life. Yes. Is it anything to do with the board game, The Game of Life? You've imagined that, and actually, on this occasion, you are sort of correct. I do want a bit of it to be about the Game of Life. But annoyingly, I've missed quite a good opportunity to have the poster be me on the board game playing the Game of Life. We've just gone for a classic Ivo Graham staring into the middle distance again, just like every year. But it is what it is. Basically, the show is again broadly about me, awkward, posh, went to Eton, the usual themes, but with these new life developments, I'm playing the Game of Life in a very serious, familial, financial, administrative way. And I'm actually finding that it's a bit more complicated than the board game, I can tell you.
It is.
Yes.
It's true.
So I'll probably say something like that in the show.
Where will people be able to see the show? Which venue is it in Edinburgh?
It's at the Pleasance Courtyard, who've been very good to me over the years. I've done all of my solo shows there. This year I'm in a venue called the Fourth, which is a lovely, quite big room. So, but just look online. Yeah. Go to the Pleasance Courtyard. Of course, with the rest of your time, go and support the Free Fringe and other more, sort of edgy venues, but also just go to the Pleasance Courtyard and watch me, because that's important to me and my family.
It's very good advice.
Hey, I'm Jess Robinson, and welcome to the Sarah O'Connell Show. So, my show at the Edinburgh Festival is called The Jess Robinson Experience, and it is an experience you'll probably never forget, unless you've been drinking all day. It is full of impressions, comedy, vocal fireworks. I've got my incredible band, Jessington World of Adventures, backing me, and the audience get to choose mashups of, so you can literally choose, I don't know, Britney Spears singing, I've got a brand new combine harvester, like anything you want. It is so fun, it is so silly, it is so exciting, it is so heartwarming. There might be a tiny bit in it that might make you cry, but mainly you'll just be wetting yourself with joy. So come and see me. I am on at the Assembly Rooms in their brand new venue, which is called the Bijou, and it's a beautiful sort of new Spiegel tent. 7 o'clock every day from the 1st to the 24th of August. Let's all just have a wonderful time, guys.
Hello, the Sarah O'Connell Show. My name's Tom Horton. I'm doing a show in Edinburgh this August, and it's called... It's about the public school system and how we were abandoned by our parents at 6 years old, so every night we'd be... But come and watch it in August. If you don't come, then no one will come, and it'll be like that time at the social I asked that girl to dance, and she said no. We also talk about how they're the incubators that are responsible for all the politicians that now corrupt our government, and were responsible for Brexit, because that was essentially just a bunch of public school boys jostling for power, wasn't it? This is about our future, This is about making sure that by the year 3000, these do actually come. It's not all busted songs, I promise you. It's actually, there's loads of stuff. It's really good. You'll enjoy. Please come. And keep watching the Sarah O'Connell Show.
Hello, my name's Darcy Silver and welcome to the Sarah O'Connell Show. And this year I have an Edinburgh show. It's called Darcy Silver, I Know You Are. It's comedy, it's dark, it's really dark. You won't expect it, but it is. It's like one-liners and short jokes and stuff. There's no main theme, but I suppose if I had to pick one, I'd probably say being transgender, but it's just loads of different stuff. But yeah, it gets really dark. And it's been a long time coming as well. Basically spent my youth kind of locked away. I was depressed and anorexic and depressed. It wasn't good, but I just wrote comedy from like a bit of escapism. And I never thought I'd do anything with it, and no one else did. And so it's been a long time coming, and it's good. And I do hope people come along. It's going to be at the Brass Monkey, and that is from the 1st to the 16th of August, and that's at 3 p.m. And it's also going to be at Planet Bar from the 1st to the 12th of August at 1 p.m. and the 17th and 18th of August at 5 p.m. I thought that really complicated for no reason. Please come along, it's good, I promise. Thanks, bye.
Hello, I'm Paul McCaffrey. Welcome to the Sarah O'Connell Show.
Paul McCaffrey, welcome to the Sarah O'Connell Show. How are you today?
Thank you for having me. I'm very well, thank you. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Just enjoyed watching you performing on stage.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah. It's always a huge relief when that happens.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. So no, just getting ready for Edinburgh. So just did half an hour of stuff from my show, which all seemed to go pretty well, I think.
It did indeed. Now, if I understand correctly, it's going to be citrus-based humour to put the zest back into people's lives.
Very nice. God, I wish you'd done my press release. That was a.
Also, it's called Lemon. Is it going to be? Is it going to be a bit seedy too?
Very good. This is incredible.
Sorry, I don't want to jinx it.
You know a writing job, do you?
Yeah.
Yes, no, it's called Lemon for a number of reasons. I'm a bit of a lemon, and it's kind of about some stuff that happened in the last couple of years of my life. You know, life handing you a lemon and making lemonade, that kind of thing. So yeah, I just I thought of the title, as I kind of always do. Texted a few of my sort of comedian friends and asked them what they think, and that one sort of seemed to be a hit with everyone. And it's the first time I've ever had a one-word title as well. I've always previously had sort of ones that are like a sentence. So yeah.
What will you do next time? It would be like half a word or a noise. Yeah.
I'm just going to call it 7.
It's a good idea.
It's already been a film made 7, hasn't it? So maybe 9 or 23.
It's a good idea.
Yeah.
I think that, well, there's a film called Number 23 with Jim Carrey in it.
Is there?
Yeah.
I don't know that.
It's really good. I've not seen the others, but that one's quite good.
Number 23.
Yeah. I can't find the rest in the series, bizarrely.
Yes, no, I've not seen that. I'll have to look out for it.
You should. Disappointing ending.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Now, Edinburgh, how long are you there for? Are you there the entire month?
Yeah, there for the whole month, yeah. So, well, 3.5 weeks or whatever it is, so yeah.
You're going to be having a day off around the 12th or 13th?
No, I'm not actually, no.
You're not?
I'm going to a wedding on the 23rd, so I've taken that as my day off.
So your show, where can we see it?
It's at the Underbelly. I can't remember what the room's called. I think it might be called the Belly Dancer at 7:40. So, yeah.
In the PM?
In the PM, yeah. God,
in the Prime Minister?
I don't think many people would be doing too much laughing at 7:40 in the morning. I certainly won't be.
Unless they're out from the night before, then they might.
The night before, that could be good actually. Yeah. I never thought about that. Yeah.
You should.
Yeah.
Give it a lot of thought.
Yeah.
So, what else have you got coming up this year? Is it just about Lemon? You're going to be touring?
Yeah, well, I'll probably tour it. I sort of just did my first sort of little tour this year, which went very well. So that was good. And I think the plan is to do another sort of tour, but with some more dates of this show in early 2020.
Amazing. So it's going to be Lemon to start with, then moving on to dates.
Yeah. I suppose is that what lemons are? Is that what dates are? Lates that?
No, they're not.
Oh,
no, they're a different thing.
What are dates? They're just dates.
They're a thing you go out on.
Like a raisin is obviously a grape that has kind of been sun dried. Yeah. Is a date a sun dried something else, or is it just a date in its own right?
I think it might be a rehydrated prune that's been on a sunbed, and I don't know.
Okay. All right, cool.
Yeah, it's the coolest.
Yes, absolutely.
I know.
Yeah.
So, finally, have you got any messages for your fans around the world and people watching the Sarah O'Connell Show?
I love you all dearly.
So it costs a lot for you to love them?
Yes, exactly right.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yes, quite.
Completely likewise. So Paul McCaffrey, thank you so much for coming on my show, and best of luck at Edinburgh.
Oh, thank you very much for having me. It's been fun.
It's been delightful.
Hi, I'm Izzy Mount and welcome to the Sarah O'Connell Show. My show is called Polite Club, and it's about extreme politeness. It's about the crazy things that we do just to avoid making a fuss. I wrote this show actually because this woman told me that I was addicted to politeness. I mean, what the hell is politeness addiction? Is that like going out every night binge spanking? But in my personal life, I do have a story of extreme politeness that will blow your tiny minds. So Polite Club is for you if you've ever apologised for somebody else's mistake, if you've ever got married because it just seemed rude to say no, or if you've ever stayed silent when you should have spoken up. You know, when you should have said, "Oi, I need a cup here, this tea is hot." Polite Club is at Underbelly, Bristow Square, 2:50 p.m. Perfect time for a nice, scalding hot cup of tea.
Hi, I'm Katie Wilkins.
I'm Hannah George.
And I'm Taylor Glenn. And we are Drunk Women Solving Crime!
So much gin, we forgot to say welcome to the Sarah O'Connell Show.
We're a true crime comedy podcast, and we've had such guests as Catherine Ryan, Jenny Eclair, Susie Ruffle, London Hughes. We've had them all!
Yes, and after a few drinks, we find out what crime our guest has been a victim of.
Like the time Amanda Abingdon had her handbag stolen while she was receiving an Emmy Award.
Or when Ulrika Johnson had her phone hacked by the News of the World whilst she was working for the News of the World.
Classy. Then we tackle an historical true crime case using our drunk detective skills.
And we always solve everything, every time.
We don't make it any worse, is basically what we do.
Yeah, this is true. And finally, we ask you, the audience, to share your crimes so that we can share those. I mean, our tipsy sleuthing knows no bounds.
We will never stop drinking so long as there's crime. So come to a live recording of Drunk Women Solving Crime. We're on at Bristow Square, Edinburgh Fringe Festival.
Yeah, August 3rd to 11th inclusive, 7:20.
That's 7:20 p.m, right? Oh God, I hope so.
I don't really mind. Brunch. See you there.
Hi, I'm Pierre Novelli, and welcome to the Sarah O'Connell Show. My show is called You're Expected to Care. It's about how exhausting it is to have to care about all the things you're supposed to care about. And it actually has a good routine about filming yourself on your phone, and ISIS, and pornography, and documentaries, and other stuff. And come and see it if you're just really tired of caring all the time and want to have a laugh about supposedly serious things, or serious things that we're not supposed to make fun of. Anyway, it's on at 7:15 at the Pleasance Courtyard. That is 7:15 at the Pleasance Courtyard every day of the Fringe.
Hello, I'm Tammy Stone and welcome to the Sarah O'Connell Show. This year I'm going to the Edinburgh Fringe and I'm going to be doing a one-woman comedy sketch show written by Andrew Ludlam, and it's called Tammy Stone, My Funny Bits. Just to give you a little bit of info about the show, so it's 5 different characters. The first character is a girl who's auditioning for a TV programme. The second character is like an X Factor reject called Dawn with a lot of attitude, bruv. And then the third character is, hi, I'm Di. She is the holiday rep. The fourth character is Tracy Chapman, who's on a date. And then the fifth character is Amy Cooper, who is an ex-cabaret singer who's been on a 15-year hiatus. So we would love to have you along if you're going to the Fringe this year. We're going to be there from the 2nd to the 17th at the Space Surgeons Hall at 8:15 p.m. See you there.
Hello, my name's Stephen Carlin and welcome to the Sarah O'Connell Show. I've been on stage to warm up for this interview.
Yeah, how do you say welcome to the Sarah O'Connell Show for 20 minutes? It was really good.
I think that's a format for a show.
Now, Stephen Cullen, welcome to the Sarah O'Connell Show. How are you today?
I'm very well, thank you very much.
It's fantastic news.
Yes, you've caught me on a lucky day, obviously. You know, I've had a Mars bar, had a couple of coffees, so I'm at the right level of sugar, caffeine, high at the moment, and it's sunny, so it's like it's pushing all my buttons.
It's incredible news.
Exactly. If you'd got me, if it was December and I hadn't had food for 3 days, I would have been really grumpy.
And it would have been too late for the show as well. It would have been several months after the event occurred.
Yeah, it would, yeah.
Now tell me, you've got a new show. What is it called?
Well, I've got two actually. Well,
you've got 2 new shows. What are they both called?
Well, I've 2 shows. One's not quite new. One is called Post Rational Carlin, and it's a sort of greatest hit show, but it is reconfiguring old stuff from the point of view of 2019. So the Post Rational Stephen Carlin, looking back with hindsight, with all his wisdom that he has now, redoing those routines. So that's one show, and then there's the brand new show, which is called Pickwickian.
And where's a Pickwickian?
Well, it's based on Charles Dickens' Pickwick Papers. So I think Pickwickian means like Mr. Pickwick.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I don't know what Mr. Pickwick looked like.
I can imagine it though.
Exactly. I think that's important to not give people all the information and let them. I imagine he wore plum-coloured velvet trousers. I don't know why, but and a green frock coat.
Carries a super soaker.
What is that? What those? Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. I see. I missed the whole. When I was a kid, we had water pistols that were pretty shit now. I mean, they were tiny and they used to break, so they'd leak. I said to my dad, "Look, it's bleeding," and he went, "No, it's called leaking when it's an object." And I remember learning that lesson, that if it's a person, it's bleeding. If it's a water pistol, it's leaking. It was the first time I'd understood the difference between objects and people. Yeah. I was 21 years old. There you go. There's a trad joke for you. It's Sarah O'Connell channel. So show, but it's also the Sarah O'Connell channel as well.
Yeah, boats go down it.
Yeah, the Suez, like a Suez Canal.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
It's full of lawyers just suing everyone.
Yeah. I can't keep up with you here.
Your shows, are they both in the same place where we got to have a bit of a walk to get betwixt them?
They're in the same place.
Fantastic.
One's
Same time?
No, that would be interesting. What a kind of Schrodinger's cat sort of show that I'm doing both and neither shows at the same time. No, one's at 7. Pick Weekends at 7:15, and then 9:45 is Post Rational Carlin. So I've got a window of about an hour and a half between the shows, and then round the corner from where I'm on is Joke Thieves, which I'm going to be doing sometimes. There's different acts every night. It's a sort of format show with 4 different acts on. So I'll be sometimes doing bang, 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 3 shows in a row.
Very exciting. And what are the venues of these places? Where are they?
Bar 50 is for my both shows. I'm sure that's not good grammar.
I think it's fine.
my 2 shows what I have are both at Bar 50. That's Laughing Horse Free Fringe. It's on the Cowgate.
Fantastic.
Hello, my name is Mr. Fibbers and welcome to the Sarah O'Connell Show. Way! I'd like to tell you a little bit about my show that I am bringing to the Fringe this year. It's my debut at the Fringe. I'm so excited for it. My show is called Back in Tune, and it's a kids musical comedy show filled with lots of silly songs, lots of silly jokes, and just lots of daftness. Here's my poster. It's meant to be bigger. I had a bit of a Spinal Tap moment. But anyway, it's going to be good fun. So it's on from the 3rd of August right through to the 18th of August, give or take a couple of days that I'm unable to do. And it's ideal for kids aged 8 to 12. But anyone can come along, join in the fun. It's going to be a great show. So get yourself some tickets from my website, mrfibbers.com/tickets. And I'll see you guys there. Bye!
Hi, I'm Lucy Farrett and welcome to the Sarah O'Connell Show. Yes, so my name is Lucy Farrett and I'm going to talk to you about my new show, Lois, which is going to be at the Edinburgh Fringe this year. So Lois is a little story about a little girl called Lucy Farrett, whose mummy wanted to call her Lois, and well, her daddy didn't want to call her Lois, and so they ended up calling her Lucy. And but she wondered what would my life have been like had I been called Lois? Maybe it would have been much cooler. So I've decided to make Lois my alter ego, a kick-ass action hero. There's gonna be guns, they're gonna be fake, there's gonna be sex, it's gonna be fake, it's gonna be hair, it's gonna be fake. Oh, and there's a delightful fake crow, and really charmingly, some of Colin's friends just said hello as well. I don't know if you heard that in the background. We're coming to you live from sunny Marbella here. I wish. So please come along to the show because I'd absolutely love you there for some kick-ass action with me, Lois Maloney. So it's gonna be on at Underbelly, Cowgate, 5 p.m. every single day of the Fringe, but not the 13th, because the 13th is my mama's birthday. Ciao.
Hi, I'm Matt Hoss and welcome to the Sarah O'Connell Show. I'm going to be doing my Edinburgh Fringe debut hour this year with my show called Matt Hoss, Here Comes Your Man. And it's a show all about love and romance. Ooh la la. It's essentially a show about every time I've kissed a girl, every time I've had a romance, every time I've had sex. It's a really short show. But at the heart of it, it's a narrative show where I talk about falling in love for the first time and talk about how I started that relationship and discussing the last year of my life and how that relationship has ended up and the lows and highs in between as well. It's a very dramatic story and I think it's very relatable and personable as well. But also, I've been working on the show since October as well, so I put my all into it and I think it's a really engaging show. But I also think it's a very silly show, but it resonates with people because I'm discussing kind of issues like men's mental health and getting guys to be more vulnerable and talk about their emotions a bit more as well. So it's got all that in, but on top of that, it's got a fierce gag rate, it's a laugh per minute, and I'm very proud of it. And you can see it at Just the Tonic meeting room at the Grassmarket Centre. It's on at 7:10 from the 1st of August to the 25th of August, apart from the 12th. And the tickets are only £5 in advance, or you can pay what you want on the door. I think you'll love it, and I hope you come and see me. It's been an absolute pleasure to have you there.
Hi, I'm Harriet Brain, and welcome to the Sarah O'Connell Show. My show is called Les Admirables, and it's about a group of admirable women from the history of science. Alright, Maria Sabina from Mexico here. Sabina like Ribena, but Sabina. Healing hands, voice of Phil Daniels. Pleased to meet you. Hey, I'm Ada Lovelace, first computer programmer, and my favourite subject is maths. Take that, Dad! Oh, hello. I'm Hedy Lamarr, Hollywood bombshell and inventor of Wi-Fi.
Why, hello there. I'm Grace. That's Rear Admiral Grace M. Hopper to you, sailor.
I am Valentina Vladimirovna Tereshkova, first woman in space. Only woman in well, not only woman. And I do the best joke of the whole flipping show. If you'd like to see me do my joke, you need to come at 6 p.m. every day except the 12th. That's Gilded Balloon at the Old Toll Booth Market, 6 p.m. See you there.
Oh, sweet. My name's Philip Simon and you're watching the Sarah O'Connell Show. I'm taking my show to Edinburgh this year. Who isn't? It's called Who's the Daddy Pig? You see, before I started stand-up, I was an actor, and one of my jobs was playing Daddy Pig in Peppa Pig. Since then, I've also become a dad in real life, and I wanted to find out if there was any inspiration I could take from the expert Daddy Pig as I worked out how to best go about raising my children. I did a work in progress of the show last year, and Fringe Review called it a hidden gem of the Fringe, which I think is because nobody could find the venue. However, on the off chance it's actually quite good, why don't you come and see it for yourself? It's on at 12 p.m. every day, 3rd to the 25th of August. I am not taking a day off. Banshee Labyrinth on Nidri Street, which is just between Cowgate and the Royal Mile. It's part of the PBH Free Fringe, which means you don't have to pay to come and see it. It's free. We do a bucket collection at the end. If you wanted to put any money in, that would be greatly appreciated, mainly by my kids who need nappies. Although I seem to be talking a lot about a children's TV show, I do need to tell you, it is not for kids. Anyway, I hope to see you there, and have a great Fringe.
Hello, my name's Lubna Kerr, and welcome to the Sarah O'Connell Show. I'm doing a show at the Edinburgh Fringe this year, and it's called Where Are You Really From? It's about me being a Scottish Pakistani girl, brought up in Glasgow, did my PhD in Wales, married a Scotsman, and now live in Edinburgh. 2 of my children are Welsh, and 1 is English. Well, born in Edinburgh. So I don't really know where I'm from. The show's about identity, it's about the idiots that I meet, and it's all about having fun. Every night there's going to be a very special guest, and one night I'm even going to have Tony Slattery on my show. I know. I'm not going to tell you what night though. So you'll have to come to every night to see if he's going to be on. Looking forward to seeing you.
Hello, I'm Tom Mayhew and welcome to the Sarah O'Connell Show. My show in Edinburgh this year is called I, Tom Mayhew. It's about my experience of working? Let's leave it in. Let's do it anyway. It's about my experience of growing up working class and not really having much money. It's also about my experience of signing on for a long time. I signed on for about 3 years and it was really difficult and really horrible. And I think a lot of young people from our generation have been really screwed over. So it's kind of about that. There's also some bits in there about being pansexual and how having a Christian upbringing can affect your acceptance of that. It's only a tiny bit. Don't come expecting a giant sort of coming out story. But if you like LGBT comedians, then come to my show. I'd love to see you there. I really hope people do come to it because I'm really proud of it and I really want it to do well. What else do you need? You need the details about where it is. The show will be at the Mash House, Just a Tonic, at 7:30. It's either £5 in advance or pay what you want, so you can come for free. But if you were to buy a ticket in advance, it would really help with my anxiety. So yeah, thank you very much. Hopefully I'll see you there, and if not, have a good day. Cheers, Sarah, by the way. Thank you, I appreciate it.
Oh, hi there. My name's Kelly Convey. You are watching The Sarah O'Connell Show. Now, I've come on the lovely Sarah's show to plug my debut hour at the Edinburgh Fringe. I'll be up there this year, and I'll be taking my show Telephone Voice. I'll be on the Pleasance Courtyard in Bunker 1 at 7:15 p.m. every day, apart from the 12th. And my show is all about my life so far, how I came to be here. Not out of my mum's vagine, but actually how I got to be at the Pleasance Courtyard, the journey it's taken me right from my teenage years when I was a bit of a tearaway, up to my 20s when I was a bit of a high-flying exec. And now, here I am, a professional clown. It's a story of my life, and I don't think there's any better timing than your Edinburgh debut, one of the most high-pressured and most important moments of my life, to take this time to look back at my life retrospectively and to question my very existence. There's nothing like a good breakdown just before Edinburgh. There's nothing like just sitting in a field looking like a horse like I am right now. But hey, this is where I'm at. So please do come and see my show. It's Kelly Convey, Telephone Voice, Pleasance Courtyard, Bunker 1, 7:15, P to the M. Thanks, Sarah, for having me on.
Hey, what's up, guys? Travis J here. Just letting you know, I am taking my show to the Edinburgh Fringe Festival 2019. I am very excited about it. My show is titled Funny, Petty, Cool. They get it around? Funny, Petty, Cool. It's going to be great. Just a Tonic. I'm at the Mash House. My performance is at 2:35 every day, minus the 12th of August and the 16th of August. But it's going to be fantastic. I'm really excited about going up to Edinburgh. It's actually my second time going up to Edinburgh, but my first time as a comic. I went as a 7-year-old boy along with my mum. My mum was performing. She had a run at the Edinburgh Festival, and I was there just kind of lounging around, little dude wandering around Scotland. I say wandering around, mostly in the hotel rooms, eating shortbread biscuits. So I'm really looking forward to going back and just seeing Edinburgh and the stuff that's in store. Everyone keeps saying I need to try haggis. Now, I googled haggis, and I don't know. It doesn't look like something I would eat, but I'm going to go for it, and I want to see what the hell's going on in the mountains. Off a seat looks nuts. So I want to see what's going on and really get to know Edinburgh. But yo, come out. The show is going to be exciting. It's going to be a real crash course introduction to me, Travis J. And, you know, I'm not really a normal guy. So I'm going to be letting it all hang out on stage in Edinburgh. Funny, petty, cool. Letting it all hang out sounds nuts, but it's what it is.
Hi, I'm Brodie Snook, and welcome to the Sarah O'Connell Show. The show that I'll be taking to Edinburgh Fringe Festival is called Handful, which is inspired by the time that I went on a first date with someone and I was called a handful within the first 5 minutes. May he rest in peace. If you're not familiar with the term, handful is like another word for problem, bother, nuisance, woman who speaks, etc. And basically I date a virtual conveyor belt of the dregs of humanity while I wonder why my opinions don't get me laid. It's fantastic fun. There's lots of stories, there's lots of secrets, and basically I divulge a lot of stuff that you would think I'd be too ashamed to say out loud to strangers. Comedy. Anyway, look how ready I am for Edinburgh, by the way. Trousers. I will be at the Gilded Balloon in the Wee Room every single day at 8:15 p.m. apart from the 13th. On the 13th, I will be napping hard. So you should come. I'll see you there. Now, get out of my bedroom.
Hello, I'm Greg Byron and welcome to the Sarah O'Connell Show. So a little bit about what I'm doing up in Edinburgh. I'm just about to set off in my car on what is arguably the hottest day of the year. Not a good choice. No, still sunburnt from yesterday outdoors. Here's hoping it's a good summer, Edinburgh. So I am doing a show called Stand Up Poet, which pretty much tells you what I do. Not so much stand-up, it's not all funny. Some of it's a bit sardonic, some of it's a bit angry, some of it's political. Quite a lot of it's very silly. But stand-up and poetry pretty much which tells you what I do. So come and check it out. I've got things like If You're Not Angry, Are You Awake? I've got poems on Trump, plastic pollution, trophy wives, space, science, maths, turtles. Yeah. So come and see Imagination Workshop. That's in George Street, venue 119, on from the 2nd of August to the 25th. And you can get tickets on 0131 226 0000. I sincerely hope to see you there. All right, come and check it out. And now, better start my engine.
Hi, I'm Lee Absey, and welcome to the Sarah O'Connell Show. CSI Crime Scene Improvisation is an improvised murder mystery comedy play in which no one knows who the killer is, not even the cast. You create a murder from scratch. It's a brand new show every time, being made up entirely on the spot. You choose a victim, the murder weapon and their occupation. You get to ask any questions you like during the show. And at the very end, the final moment, you choose the killer. And we will then make that make sense. It's a really fun show. We're back for our 4th year in Edinburgh, hopefully our 4th sold out year in a row. We're at Ermintrude Bristow Square Underbelly, 2 p.m. every day from August 3rd to 25th. Come check us out, and while you're down there, check out those food vans, because I basically lived off of that jerk chicken last year. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. Oh, and because I'm lazy, I had other people describe the show in one word.
Hilarious.
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 You need to get this.
Hilarious.
Hilarious. Absolutely hilarious.
Hello, my name's Simon Kane, and welcome to the Sarah O'Connell Show. I'm a comedian. I'm going to the Edinburgh Fringe Festival. I'm actually on tour at the moment, which is why I'm doing this in my car. It's my 4th solo show, and I'm bringing it to the Edinburgh Festival. It's at 8:35 p.m. every single day, except for Wednesdays, when I get Rudy Awoken by the Dustman. If you get that reference, then you're probably really going to like the show, as it is full of pretty niche 1990s references. And the show's largely about overthinking, anxiety and sex. So if any of those are of interest to you, or affect your life and effectively ruin a lot of your life, then this will be interesting to you. The show's called Every Room Becomes a Panic Room When You Overthink Enough. It's £5 a ticket, or pay what you want on exit. And I mean, I'm biased, but it's really good. I mean, it's very funny. Please click the link. I assume there'll be a link below. Click the link below and buy yourself a ticket. That is all from me. I'm gonna go and drive for, I think, another 5 hours to go and get to the next gig. Isn't life fun on the road?
Hi there, my name's Samantha Hannah, and this is the Sarah O'Connell Show. So I'm going to be taking a show up to the Edinburgh Fringe this year called How to Find Happiness in a Year. It's a follow-up to my last year's show, which was called How to Find a Husband in a Year, which I didn't quite succeed in. But I did meet the love of my life. Google me, you'll find our beautiful romantic story on there. But this is not about finding a husband anymore. It's about finding happiness, complete and utter fulfillment in every way. And by you coming to my show, you too will find the key and secrets to happiness. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. Yeah, pretty sure guaranteed. So anyway, I'll be performing at the Cabaret Voltaire main stage, 12 o'clock every single day. Do come along. I can't wait to make you as happy as I finally feel.
Hi, I'm Roscoe McClelland, and welcome to the Sarah O'Connell Show. My show at the Edinburgh Festival Fringe this year is called Magic Belly. It's about human strength, really. It's about how big and tough and strong I am, and how big and tough and strong other people are. Like my wife, you know. We had some things to deal with, and we dealt with them, and basically it's just a show about the last year. There's like jokes. You get to throw bricks at me. I bought all these bricks, and I thought, I can't buy real bricks, so I bought these kind of like insulating bricks, but they're more bricky than I thought, so they do hurt, but it's always worth it for the art, isn't it? My show is on at Monkey Barrel 5, which is on Blair Street. It's on every day apart from the 12th. at 4:35 p.m. So come along, have a wee look.
Hi, my name's Leo Kerr, and you're watching the Sarah O'Connell Show. I'm bringing my new show Transgressive to the Edinburgh Fringe this August. It's a fun show. Basically, it's about how I keep getting banned from things. I've been banned from Facebook. That's an easy one to get banned from. I got asked to leave a party in Glasgow. That's harder to achieve. I got banned from a hotel in Tenerife. And the main one was I got banned from my venue at the Perth Fringe in Australia after accusations of transphobia. They said my material was transphobic. People complained on Facebook, got a bit of a sort of social media storm brewed up. But ironically, I wrote that material with a transgender woman that I was dating. So, you know, she didn't think it was transphobic. I didn't either. So I talk about that as well. And it's fun. Like, the whole show is about sex and censorship and how the world's going crazy and wokeness is a load of shite. And everybody's like, you know, the liberal left has really changed. It used to be in the 80s and 90s, it was about, you know, stopping censorship and about getting controversial and seditious works of art and, you know, theatre shows shown. And now they've totally changed, and they're trying to, like, get stuff banned all the time. And I'm saying how, man, we've got to be allowed to, like, be transgressive. We've got to be allowed to, like, break the rules and, you know, say things that some people find uncomfortable, because that's how you get progress. All the great minds like Galileo, Martin Luther King, these are all people who said things that made loads of people uncomfortable. So we've got to be allowed to do that. It's a more funny show, a more fun and a more funny show than I've made it sound. I'm a club comedian. I make sure it's funny. There's a laugh every, like, you know, 10 seconds or whatever. So yeah, come to my show. It's called Transgressive. It's every night at 9:15 p.m. at the Gilded Balloon in the nightclub room. It's a big room, so please buy tickets. I've got loads to sell. So yeah, cheers. Hopefully see you there. Bye.
I'm Nathan Gibbons.
I'm Duffy Connors.
Hi, I'm Charlotte Jahan.
And you're watching The Sarah O'Connell Show.
And the show is about our lives and the good, bad, and ugly parts of it. Okay, mostly the ugly parts. But the idea is, because we tick a lot of boxes and we have diverse backgrounds, the idea is that hopefully you'll like something. And if you don't, we'll definitely give you your money back. Definitely. Because the show is free. So please come.
So come see the ticked boxes in Edinburgh from August 1st to 25th in Dropkick Murphy's at 6:45 p.m.
Hi, I'm Dareth Davies and welcome to the Sarah O'Connell Show. And now that you've been welcomed to her show, why not come and see my show, Persian of Interest? A riveting adventure, a revenge story against Ryanair, men on Tinder, and a rogue separatist Spanish exchange student group who vowed to get me banned from comedy forever. It didn't work. Come watch Persian of Interest at 2:20 p.m. The Tron, Edinburgh, from the 1st to the end of the festival, not the 12th, day off. And also come watch my other show, Hating Live, which I do with this man.
Hello.
Who are you?
Leo Kerrs.
So you got to say hi, I'm Leo Kerrs.
Hi, I'm Leo Kerrs. You're
Welcome.
watching the Sarah O'Connell Show.
You're watching the Sarah O'Connell Show.
Come and see Hating Live.
Come and see Hating Live, 10:30.
Hello! We're Any Suggestions Doctor, and welcome to the Sarah O'Connell Show.
Every single night at the Edinburgh Festival Fringe, we're going to be performing an improvised episode of Doctor Who.
We can take you absolutely anywhere in time and space.
And best of all, it's all based on your audience suggestions.
It's suitable for the whole family, no matter how big a Whovian you are.
So get down to the Pleasance Dome every night at the Edinburgh Fringe at 7 p.m. to join us on an intergalactic adventure. See you there.
Hello, I am Mr. Fruit Salad, and this is the Sarah O'Connell Show. So this particular promotional video is coming to you from inside my fridge. That's my housemate's shelf up there. She likes strawberries and nice butter. And the reason I'm doing that is because I don't know how much you know about the Edinburgh Fringe, but it's a very crowded marketplace, and you got to think of a way to stand out from the crowd. You know, that's my fridge beeping to tell me. I know I should have shut the door, but I'm trying to promote my show. Okay, so right, I'm in my fridge because I thought not many other people are going to be promoting their shows from inside my fridge. Anyway, I'm doing a show. It's tricky for me to promote this show because I don't exist. I'm not actually real. I don't know if you managed to guess that about me already. But it's a show from someone who doesn't exist, trying to figure out how to get out of here, you know. And also trying to figure out how to get out of here as well, because I can't stay forever. Anyway, it's on at the Hive at 4:40 every day. You can book a ticket for £5, or you can just turn up and pay what you want at the end, whatever you think it's worth. I think it's worth £6.50. Maybe see you there. I love you.
Hi, I'm Ed Eels-White and welcome to the Sarah O'Connell Show. My show at Edinburgh this year is called Who is Daniel King, and it's a show about a man who decides to be a dancer. It's comedy, it's theatre, it's a bit of dancing in it. I wouldn't call it a dance show as such, but maybe it is. There's physical theatre in it. There's, there's some physicality. People are standing in front of you during it, which is quite physical, really, if you think about it. We're physically in front of you. No, but there is a bit of physicality as well. There's lots involved. You know, you get a lot for your buck. You are going to be better off having seen my show. I mean, you'll be between £7 and £11 worse off, but you will, I think, you might not. Come and find out whether you like it. Come and see it. 8:50. No, it's not 8:50. 6:55 at the Assembly. 6:55.
Hello and welcome to the Sarah O'Connell Show. Oh God, it's great to be on it. And here we've got Chris Hutchinson. Yes, my friend. He's in my show, which is called Twonky's 10-Year Twitch. And what is it about? Well, it's about the weather and how it was created in the Dordogne. And the weather that we're currently experiencing is actually fake weather generated there. So we need to get the old weather back. It needs to be replaced. Oh God, it's such a sad story, but it is funny, trust me. Oh, please come. Yeah, it's on at 4:10 at Just the Tonic at the Caves. So look out for it. Look out for me and Chris. We'll be there. We'll be there every day. That's right. Every day. It's called Twonky's 10-Year Twitch, although we won't be there on the 12th. And unfortunately, I can't explain the reasons why. Thank you. Thank you.
Is it on? Hello, I'm Her Majesty the Queen, and welcome to the Sarah O'Connell Show. You're probably wondering what on earth Her Majesty, ruler of the world, is doing here, partaking in a fringe show. Well, firstly, one appreciates your concern, but no, one has not lost her mind or been doing bong hits with Prince Harry behind the garden shed. One recently engaged the services of millennial public relations firm Work AF and Thirsty PR. They suggested instead of doing the regular bougie parade, we could tour the world doing a fringe show, reconnecting with the Commonwealth while spilling the tea on the royal family. Will there be corgis, crown jewels and hip-hop? Yes. Will one spit some rhymes? Yes. I'm a regular Stormzy. Please join me for Stay Loyal to the Royals, August 19 through 24 at 10:20 p.m. at the Space at Nidri Street, Venue 9. See you at the Fringe.
Hi, I'm Ben van der Velde, and you're watching the Sarah O'Connell Show. And full disclosure, if you're wondering why a fully grown man has a picture of Owl and the Pussycat behind him, it's because I'm recording this in my son's nursery. Now, to business. If you're heading to the Edinburgh Festival this August, I would very much like you to come and check out my brand new stand-up comedy show called Fablemaker. Sarah's asked me to tell you what it's all about, but the fact of the matter is, it depends what day you turn up on, because the show is 100% improvised. I'm going to create a brand new story based on the crowd work I do with the members of the audience that day. And if you're thinking, that sounds a bit shit, don't worry, I definitely know what I'm doing. I've been doing improv for years, and it's really good fun. So if you like Ross Noble, The Goon Show, The Mighty Boosh, or Grimm's Fairy Tales, do come and check it out. Previous shows we've done have involved us telling the story of the lost treasure of Bigfoot. A big old tale about why the internal organs and essential juices of Australian landworms had the secret to the elixir of life. And last night I did a show about how we could have solved the Cold War with just a little bit more Latin dancing and Bible study. If that sounds like the sort of nonsense you enjoy, come down to 32 Below, which is the dive bar underneath the counting house, at 5:05 every day from August the 1st to the 25th, except the 14th, when I've got a day off. It'll be bloody delightful to see you there. Cheers.
Hello, I'm Patrick Monahan, and welcome to the Sarah O'Connell Show. My brand new stand-up show started from the bottom, now I'm here, goes up to the Edinburgh Festival this year, 2019. And it's all about my life as an Iranian Irish immigrant coming from the Middle East, coming to the UK in the 1980s, growing up in a poor working class family, living in a caravan. But don't worry, the show isn't all doom and gloom. It also shows my life today, where I'm now living with my partner, who is very posh. I mean, she's upper middle class, and we live in West London. I mean, I used to live in a caravan. She's never even seen a caravan. She's never even been to a laundrette or an all-you-can-eat buffet. So come along to the show and laugh along together. It's every night at the Gilded Balloon nightclub at 8 o'clock, except the 15th of August. See you then.
Hi, I'm Camille O'Sullivan, and welcome to the Sarah O'Connell Show. I'm going to be coming to Edinburgh this year with my new show, Camille O'Sullivan Sings Nick Cave, at the lovely Pleasance One Theatre, Venue 33, from July 31st to August 27th. Been a massive Nick Cave fan for years, and kind of known for singing his work and interpreting it in my own way. And we'll have a lovely band there and be looking at kind of the dark and the light of Cave's music. Those beautiful kind of still moments of hymnal, spiritual songs that he's so well known for, and then the kind of mad, feral ones that the Bad Seeds are so well known for. So yeah, come on down, have a little wine and a whiskey, and come and enjoy the show.
Hi, I'm Jack Leto, and welcome to the Sarah O'Connell Show. I'm here to talk to you about my show that I'm taking up to the Edinburgh Festival. I can't wait, it's my debut stand-up show, so it's the first time I'll be doing a full show at the Edinburgh Festival. I'm really excited. It's a fun show, it's got something for everyone. It's the story of light entertainment and what it takes to become an all-round entertainer through my life, and how I got into comedy and through working in magic and working in retail. It's real fun. I think you'll enjoy it. I'm trying to remember what the show's called at the minute. I can't quite remember it. But it'd be fun. I don't know what time it's on, but I don't even know the venue. But still, come see it. It's at the Edinburgh Festival. I'm called Jack Leto. I guess you can go in the brochure, you'll find out what it's called.
My name is Sarah Barron, and this is the Sarah O'Connell Show. This is to promote, it's a little video to promote my 2019 Edinburgh show, which is called Enemies Closer. No. This is my adult onset acne. And this is the man I settled upon because I was worried I would not meet anyone else, and I was becoming less fertile by the day.
Shadow of you. We can see the shadow of you holding your phone on the wall.
I think that's part of my charm. It's part of the authenticity de la video. Gotta keep the angles up because I took my bra off to cook dinner.
Excuse me.
Are you serious? We're keeping it in. We're keeping it in because it's a show about real life. So this was disgusting, but maybe I'll put some bums in seats. So my show is called Enemies Closer. It's every day from the 1st to the 25th of August, except for the 13th. That's my one day off. I'll probably just cry the whole day. It's the Pleasance upstairs, and what people should expect is a lady of a certain age. I'm 39, but I look...
I'm declining.
34. Talking about her badge and how I hate everyone. So if you relate to that kind of... some people would say negativity, I would say realism. It might be the show for you. Otherwise, I totally understand. Au revoir!
Hi, I'm Chris Washington and welcome to the Sarah O'Connell Show. I'm doing a show at the Edinburgh Fringe this year called Raconteur. Brexit, Trump, Theresa May, Boris, climate change, there's some of the things I won't be discussing in the show this year. Just telling you some stories really. I've got one about my nan calling me fat. Why should you come and see the show? You should come and see the show because I'm working hard. I'm travelling all over the country to do it. I'm currently in a toilet in Durham recording this video. I'm about to do a preview of the show. It's quite a wacky colour, isn't it? Shows at the Pleasance Courtyard at 8:15 from the 31st to the 25th. 31st of July to the 25th of August. Yeah, nothing too heavy, just a lad telling some stories for an hour, trying to make you laugh. That's all I'm doing. Hope to see you there. Thanks very much.
Hello, welcome to the Sarah O'Connell Show. I'm Esther Manito, I'm a comedian. I'm bringing my debut out to Edinburgh this year. It's called Crusade, and if you're somebody who has failed to meet the expectations of their identity and doesn't really get what identity politics are about, then this is the show for you. Because trust me, as an Essex girl, an Arab woman and a mum who is a bit crap, fails to meet their expectations of their identity, I am ranting in this show. Trust me, it's going to be cathartic. It's every day throughout the Fringe, apart from the 12th, at the Teviot Gilded Balloon, 4 p.m. See you there. It's gonna be angry.
Thanks for watching my ultimate guide to Edinburgh Fringe 2019 and to everybody that took part. There's lots of amazing acts up there and I know you're going to have a fantastic time. If you haven't already, be sure to share, subscribe, give this video a big thumbs up and leave lots of lovely comments. I'll see you all again soon for another episode of the Sarah O'Connell Show. Bye. For now, Al Mallory. A fridge magnet, yeah.
Yeah, you know,
exciting.
I collect fridge magnets. Yeah. Whenever I go to a museum or abroad or anywhere, I buy fridge magnets. So thank you. That will go on my fridge.
Have one for your toaster.
Oh, even better.
Perfect. Well, thank you very much.
That's Star Trek.